Well, from Confuanoche Matters, let's talk about the National Science and Maths Quiz 2021 edition. Volta and Ashanti regions in focus. Maxwell Agbagwa joins us from Hope. Maxwell, good morning.
Yeah. Good morning, Mama V.
Okay.
Yes, Mama V.
Yeah, Maxwell.
So we're coming all the way. We're coming to you all the.
No, I was just going to ask you what's happening in Hope, but go ahead.
Okay, so the competition here in Hope, the regional qualifiers actually started yesterday. Today is day 2. We had Boeman SHS and 3 others qualifying to the 2021 National Championship sometime in October. Now, in the course of the week, we're going to have the Volta and Oti Regional Championship, as well here in the Volta region. But we have with us a rep from Prime Time, the organizers for the National Science and Maths Quiz, Mr. Samuel Ajo. He's here with us. He's going to break it down, for us. Mr. Ajo, so we're in Greater Accra region, we moved to Central region, moved to Western region, and then now in the Volta region. Yeah. Can you tell us what is going to happen here in the Volta region?
Well, thank you. I want to believe that considering what we experienced in the regions that you just mentioned, we're hoping to experience same here in the Volta region with the Oti and Volta regional qualifiers. As you mentioned earlier, we had the Oti regional qualifiers yesterday, where we had 4 schools qualifying. 4 schools qualifying for the Absa Bank Volta and Oti Regional Zonal Championship, which is going to come off on the 28th and 29th of May. Now, from today, we are going to have it's the 10 of the Volta region, where we'll have 12 contests to select another 12 winners to join the 4 from Oti. And then in addition to the 2 already seeded schools, that's Ola SHS and Keta SHTS, they together would consider the schools that would compete at the Absa Bank Zonal Championship come 28th and 29th of May. So from indications yesterday, well, Oti wasn't too as impressive as we were all expecting, but then we want to believe that it's a region that is young and therefore they are coming up. So gradually they'll pick up the mantle and then be able to show stuff. But we want to see that from today, for the Volta regional qualifiers, we have schools who are quite seasonal and therefore well known in the competition. Therefore, we expect to see some good stuff. Bishop Herman College, Zion College, Mauli School, Fuega and Daklu and Vakpo, who some time ago had formed 2 causing the stare, but qualifying for the national championship 2 years ago. So
my favorite, Sunrise SHS.
Sunrise, yes, who have been quite consistent qualifying for the national championship all this while for the past 3 years. So perhaps what would witness the Volta might be slightly different from what we saw from the Oti region, and so we expect something great, something interesting from the Volta region as well. Okay,
so these are the regional qualifiers, and they're expected to end Wednesday?
So the regional qualifiers will end on Wednesday. Okay. So it will end on Thursday, that's 27th of May. Okay. And then we'll have the Absa Bank Zonal Championship on 28th of May and then 29th of May. Okay. Then that's when it went.
So far, we've seen Presec Legon emerge as Greater Accra regional champions. We've seen Infansipim School also emerge as Central Regional champions. We've seen Archbishop Potter Girls as Western Zonal champions. Now we're in the Volta region. We want to see the school that will emerge as Volta Oti Zonal, champions. Any predictions? We know Katasco, they've always asserted their dominance at the national level. Mauli School, Bishop Herman, they usually qualify for the national, but when they get there, any predictions?
Well,
the championship.
At this point, it is the first time we are going to organize something like this in this region. We're going to do that last year, but unfortunately, COVID derailed the activity. So it's going to be it's the first time, and so there's expectations quite high from all the schools because they were looking forward to it last year and it didn't come off. And this year, the opportunity is there, and so at this point, it'll be difficult to really predict. I don't know what Bishop Herman, like you mentioned, Anglon, Mauli and the others, I don't know what they have up their sleeve. And of course, we have Ola SHS and Keta SHTS who have been quite consistent, especially Keta SHTS. So It's going to be kind of difficult to really predict. At this point, it will really be very difficult to predict who is going to win. If we had the competition maybe last year, it would have been an opportunity to really assess them at that level, at the zonal championship level. But for the qualifiers, yes, you can do that kind of prediction. But at the zonal level now, it will be difficult. It's an open opportunity or chance for each of the schools who would compete at that level to make it.
Okay, sure. Thanks very much for talking to us.
Thank you.
Okay, so you just heard from Mr. Samuel Ajo. He's with Primetime Limited, organizers of the National Science and Maths Quiz. I mean, yesterday we got the competition started yesterday. The conversation has been, about whether a Volta region school or an OT-based school will win, the National Science and Maths Quiz for the very first time. We know that no school from the Volta and Oti regions, no school so far has won, the National Science and Maths Quiz National Championship. And this year, the conversation has been about, it is about that time that a school from this region actually, goes all the way to win the National Championship. So that's what we are all waiting for, to see what will happen this week. And then in October, we get it all, started at the national level, Mama V.
What time would the competition begin today? What time?
Well, it should start at exactly 9 o'clock,
Okay.
9:15. We should start with the contest for the day. We have 4 contests. The first contest is Adidome SHS, Ave SHS, Aveime Bato SATS, and then Alavanyo Senior High School. The first contest for the day.
All right, Maxwell, where exactly in Ho are you? Have you visited the Banku joint already? Because I know some Banku must go down before the contest begins.
Oh, Mama V, I had my Ewakbala and Abobitadi right here in the hotel yesterday. I didn't have to go out to get it. I got it right here. 1 hour after I arrived, I got it. Ewakbala and Abobitadi. And that's the same thing I'm doing for lunch, Mama V. Okay,
so it's Echokmala today before the competition, I guess. Well, Maxwell Agbagba, and you can get him only with Akpala anytime, any day. He's reporting for us on the 2021 National Science and Maths Quiz in Ho. Now, from Ho in the Volta region, let's go to the Ashanti region, where Efwa Kobi Ampem Girls Senior High School became the second all-female school from the region to book a spot at the national tournament in October. St. Louis girls set the pace on Saturday by picking the final riddle in their contest to beat Tepa Senior High, which was closely trailing them. Manuel Kranting has a wrap on that.
Yeah, so a dramatic win for the girls from Efwakobi Ampim Senior High School. It took the last riddle for them to be assured of a spot in the 2021 national tournament slated for later in October. They came up against really a worthy opponent in Adamase Senior High School. Ladies, how does it feel to have won a competition? Well, I share your joy. Congratulations. How does it feel? You were on stage. You answered the final riddle. What was going through your mind before that?
Like, we say thanks be to God because we almost lost hope. Thanks be to God. We have nothing else to say. All glory be to God.
It was in the final round. They came really close. In fact, Quizmaster sort of gave them some sort of hope in the third riddle when they answered it. When he said, it was almost like it was correct. How are you feeling? You thought you had ended.
We knew that we were supposed to be the winner, so we didn't panic. But for the last riddle, you see, he imparted some fear in us, but by God's grace, we will be able to seal through.
So you are scared?
Very, very.
Your teachers almost ran away?
Yeah, they almost ran away. They will leave us here. We will walk to the school. Yes.
Your teachers are going to leave you here.
They told us that when we lose, they will leave us here so that we come there alone.
Eventually, now you're not going to walk to your school.
We are going to the mall too because that's the promise that they promised that when we win, they will take us to the mall to enjoy.
You're going to enjoy it. Yeah. All right, there's a bigger one that's coming up. There's a regional championship and then also the national competition. What should we expect from you?
Okay. Well, all that we are saying is that look forward for the better performance of us. Even this one, it was some little things, but next, look out for the best performance from us.
What about you?
Yeah, as we've prayed to God, God has also answered our prayers, even with the qualifications. And we know that with the champions of champions, as we've prayed to God for so long, He's going to see us through.
Yeah, I hope to see that. And you answered the final question. You really were the David of the moment, eventually slaying the Goliath of Adamasi. Tell me, what should we expect from you?
Nothing but the best. We are coming with more of them. Yes.
Okay, so are you taking me with you to the mall or? So the girls from Kobe Ampim Senior High School just speaking to me about this particular win. They've secured the 5th spot out of 20 that have been reserved for the Ashanti region. We're coming back to you with more and more of the details of contest from here. My name is Manuel Kranti.
Okay, so congratulations to the girls. We hope that we up all the way to October and we will continue yobbing and topping the boys. Okay,
we'll separate the men from the boys, the women from the girls at the right time when it gets to the national championship. They're all those to way and the pa. People go see them as smoothness.
We're not doing toboy, but it's the girls all the way. We're rooting for them. Even the guys are rooting for the ladies this year on the National Science and Maths.
Most definitely. I mean, any school with a girls setup, especially those who have never qualified. Of course, I want many of the underdogs to get in.
Girl power.
Most definitely.
Okay, well, on that girl power note, we want to wrap up the show, but not before saying happy birthday to Alicia Brown, is from Oba, one of our team members, and Samuel. And the message is simply, God bless you, enjoy your birthday today.